Here is your Radio Theater Channel weekly podcast for download. The RTC still has the very best old-time radio on the live streaming. And if it's music you love, tune in to the RTC Music Channel, where this link and many others are on our website at oldtimeradiolisten.com. Now, here's Jim.
How are you? Thanks for listening to the RTC Weekly Download. That's our Radio Theater Channel podcast. This week, we'll do a little police stuff with Counterspy, the case of the double-crossing defender. That sounds like a good one. That's from 1951. And then one of our old favorites, Boston Blackie, and a sinister operation, if there ever was one, Murder Incorporated. That's in 30 minutes. Right now, Counterspy from 1951.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Counterspy.
Washington calling David Harding, Counterspy. Washington calling David Harding, Counterspy.
Harding, Counterspy, calling Washington.
United States Counterspies, especially appointed to investigate and combat the enemies of our country, both at home and abroad.
Tonight's Counterspy report to the American people is brought to you in cooperation with the New York State Civil Defense Commission.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baltimore and to the national headquarters of Super America Incorporated. And here is the chairman of Super America Incorporated, Henry Harrison Hector.
I have called this emergency meeting of you, our key Super America leaders from all over the country, to discuss the new crisis confronting our nation. The possibility of attack from the air by conventional means and, we fear, atomic bombs. All over the country, citizens are rallying to their local civil defense organizations. But as in every crisis, everything cannot be left to government officials. It is up to us, Super Americans, to provide leadership. Wherever patriotic work is to be done, there you must see a Super American. Should disaster strike from the skies, it will be our Super American task to form the very backbone of civil defense.
You're right.
I see that you all understand. Presently, my secretary, Della Crane, will hand you your individual assignment sheets. We must make the civil defense of the United States our great objective. Thank you for your attention.
Very good speech, Mr. Hector.
I'll be sorry to lose you, Della. Are you sure you and Steve will be happy in Finnsburg?
No, but I'll do my best. Steve's already been out there, found an apartment and a job.
The bonds between Super Americans are very strong.
Better excuse me, Mr. Hector. I've got to give out the assignment sheet.
By all means, Della. Give us just a few weeks and I think we Super Americans will turn civil defense into civil collapse.
Well, let's continue, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? As you know, my name is Blair. I'm the zone director. I'm very happy to see so many new volunteers here tonight. During this week, I expect to make the final assignments. Aircraft spotters, communications helpers, medical aid helpers, and so on. I feel that by the end...
Mr. Blair, may I ask a question?
Why, certainly, Mr. Crane.
Well, do I understand you correctly that assignments haven't all been made yet?
Well, that's right, Mr. Crane. Most of the time so far has been spent in planning. Does that cover your question?
Well, yes, I guess so. For now, anyway.
As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, most of the time has been spent in planning, from the top down. We get our overall plans from the National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington, then through our state director, down through our city director here in Finnsburg. Now, since this particular zone covers the most important industrial section of the city, this building is the main control center for the entire city. Now, are there any radio hams among you? Amateur radio operators?
Well, I know.
2, 3, 4. That's fine. After the meeting, will you please report to Mr. Avery? That's Mr. Avery over by the window. You'll become the nucleus of a special squad to go right to the scenes of any disasters and report back by radio. Now, the next Yes, Mr. Crane?
Say, Mr. Blair, I'm new here, and maybe I oughtn't to open my yap, but... say, would you mind if I come right up front there so everybody can hear me?
No, not at all. Come right ahead.
I just take this whole thing so darn serious. Well, folks, my name's Steve Crane, and I just hit this fine city of yours today, and boy, from what I've seen so far, I'm going to be mighty happy about it. Yes, sir. Well, I've been sitting and listening to the interesting things Mr. Blair's been outlining, and I'm here to say that everything sounds great. The only trouble is, and I don't know just what we can do about it, the trouble is not much is definite. So much is still in the planning stage, you know what I mean?
Well, Mr. Crane, I might explain to you...
I know you can't just do things without planning. We're all intelligent enough to know that, but here's what bothers me. Suppose somebody drops a bomb on us tomorrow. Where are we? Hiding our heads under a plan? No, I hate to criticize, and I don't want any of you to think that's what I'm doing, but holy smoke, what's been going on here since the trouble started in Korea way back in June?
Mr. Crane, I think you ought to realize
I know these things take time, but we gotta work faster or nothing's any good. Being almost ready isn't like not being ready at all. Holy smoke, we'd all be better off getting out of the city. Now, what do you say we all...
Mr. Crane, please. I understand that to a newcomer like yourself, it may seem we've done very little. But I don't want anybody here to forget the enormous amount of work that's been done. Why...
Sure, Mr. Blair, I'm right behind you. And like I said, I don't want to talk out of turn, but I don't want anybody to kid themselves. How much time do you think we've got?
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Please, let's have some order and discipline here. Ladies and gentlemen, please!
To Counterspy headquarters from District 3, City 9. Local civil defense moving very slowly here lately. State director believes people generally unaware of real danger. This field office lending personnel to step up recruiting.
To Counterspy headquarters from District 19, City 3. Civil defense here at virtual standstill. Volunteers not carrying out assigned duties. This field office consulting with director. Will advise.
And we've been getting them like that from various spots all over the country, Mr. Hunting. Strange. Sort of a sudden paralysis. The National Director of Civil Defense thinks that people just don't realize the danger. I wonder. Well, people are all talking about the danger of war, of a sudden atomic attack. 2 days ago, I was in Ohio. It's a live subject there. Same in New York, on the West Coast, everywhere. Tremendous interest. All of a sudden, according to these reports, it dies out. You're right back at the beginning, Chief. People just don't realize... Peters, I'm not one of those who blames the people every time something goes wrong. Not until I'm sure nothing else is wrong. Peters, how many of our agents are now unassigned in the first classification? Oh, maybe 10 or a dozen. Well, good.
Get those men together tonight here in my office. You be here, too.
I see you've got a skin.
Yes, that's right. Now, from all these reports, we're going to pick out the localities having the most trouble. Then you fellows are going into those cities undercover to join the civil defense groups as ordinary citizens to find out, if you can, what's wrong.
And frankly, I must admit, ladies and gentlemen, I've had to turn in a disappointing report to City Defense Headquarters. Not about you who are here, but about those who've been dropping out. And so tonight, I've got to ask you to get in touch with everyone you know. Find out why they seem so uninterested in what we're doing here. And
Say, Mr. Blair!
Yes, Mr. Crane?
I can tell you right now what's eating everybody. I mean, those who aren't here.
Oh, can you?
I've talked to lots of people trying to get them in here to work, and they all say, what's the use? Nothing's ready. We're not getting the help we need from Washington. And I tell them, well, it's up to us, too.
Excuse me, please.
Yes?
If you'll allow me to interrupt the other speaker.
Well, yes, go ahead.
Well, I agree with what he says. People just don't have any faith in the civil defense outfits. Now, my name is Peterson. I've just come to Finnsburg. I'm a reporter on the Finnsburg Press. And let me tell you, we're helpless. And I just don't see any point in continuing...
Excuse me, Mr. Peterson, but I don't see any point in discouraging ourselves. And that's what we're doing, some of us. Oh, it's intended to help, I know.
Well, if you're just trying to protect a bunch of Washington incompetents, Mr. Blair, I don't see why the...
I'm protecting no one, Mr. Peterson. We're all trying to protect ourselves. All right, that's all for tonight. I'll see you all and more, I hope, on Friday.
Say, Peterson.
Yeah?
My name's Steve Crane. I'm the guy you cut in on.
Oh, well, I hope you weren't sore, huh?
Oh, no, on the contrary. Glad to see somebody else here with the nerve to talk up. Say, are you busy the rest of the evening?
No.
You and me seem to agree on a lot of things. Why don't you come on home with me for a drink and, see what else we agree on?
Oh, don't go yet, Mr. Peterson. Can't I give you another drink?
No, thanks, Mrs. Crane. It's really time I went home.
Oh, I'm glad you came home with me, Peterson. Glad to know you and me see eye to eye on a lot of this civil defense stuff.
You bet, Crane. Well, thanks for a very pleasant evening, Mrs. Crane.
Maybe you'll come again. Give us a ring anytime.
I'll certainly bear that in mind. This way, huh?
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, what do you make of him, Della?
Seems to have his heart in the right place.
Last 2 or 3 meetings, he's been backing me up, and good, too. Great little discourager. And all the time, he sounds like the doggonedest eager beaver you ever heard.
Maybe he'd make a super American.
That's what I thought.
It's time I tipped Mr. Hector anyway. He ought to be coming here to Finnsburg for a general look-see, and that's when he can meet Peterson.
You are listening to the case of the double-crossing defender on Counterspy. Today, over most NBC stations, Cary Grant and Betsy Drake star in the premiere of a delightful newcomer to your NBC Sunday lineup, Mr. and Mrs. Blandings. It's top listening for the entire family, with Mr. and Mrs. Blandings in their troublesome dream house. Sunday also means another broadcast of The Big Show, and today your hostess Tallulah presents Fred Allen, Judy Holliday, Vaughn Monroe, and many, many more. Now, back to Counterspy.
From Peters, assignment Finnsburg to David Harding, Washington. Chief cause of civil defense difficulty here, one Steve Crane, member of apparently patriotic group called Super America Incorporated. Mrs. Crane says Chief Super American Henry Harrison Hector of Baltimore arriving here soon. Advise.
Harding to Peters. spot check of 11 civil defense groups shows similar activity by persons belonging to Super America Incorporated and flying to Finnsburg.
Excuse me, sir, Mr. David Harding? Yes? I'm from the Finnsburg Press, Mr. Harding. I've been assigned to interview you about your trip here.
Oh, well, I don't see any other reporters, Mr.
Peterson, Mr. Harding. I guess I'm the first man here. I had an inside tip that you might be on this plane. I wonder if we could just step away from the crowd here.
Of course.
Tell me, how long do you expect to stay in our city, Mr. Harding?
Long enough to survey the civil defense organizations here.
Chief, this fellow Henry Harrison Hector is arriving in Finnsburg in a couple of days. Did you learn anything about Super America Incorporated?
Well, it describes itself as a super patriotic organization, but its literature follows the Communist Party line like one snake after another.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's that tie in with what you know of Crane and his wife?
There are a couple of smarties, Dave. Crane gets in his dirty work by seeming to be a real eager beaver. His wife has joined up, too. She does the same, but actually they discourage people. That seems to be the idea.
Probably following a national pattern.
Well, here come reporters from the other papers. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Harding, and lots of luck to you in your stay here.
I'll be at the Riverside Hotel, Peter.
Right.
Okay, Peterson. Tell your paper to get behind this campaign to step up civil defense. So long.
And here, Mr. Hector, here's a layout of the Civil Defense Control Center.
Very complete. Steve's work?
He's good at that sort of thing. He's down there tonight doing extra volunteer work, if you know what I mean.
These are the main phone lines?
The trunks run into the basement here. Main water valve there. Main power line here, and main switch next to it.
Radio room?
Second floor. Good setup, Steve says. Modern equipment. Big control board to keep in touch with radio hams in the city in case of attack.
Medical department? Aircraft spotting room?
Third floor. Phone communications with 100 observation posts in a big ring outside the city. And, here. Director's office. This man Blair. We have a file on him and also his staff.
Good.
Liaison with police and fire departments, public health authorities, welfare and public information. Transportation here. Big garage, trucks, and so on.
A depressingly efficient setup, Dillon.
Sure. But what good is it? Unless the civil defense people themselves are really pepped up. And they're not. Your plan has been working beautifully.
And so I've heard from many other cities. It's lucky because actually these defense setups are good. If we can only keep the people so discouraged they don't use them to the fullest advantage.
That's where I thought this man Peterson might come in. We can always use new recruits.
Have you checked on him?
No, I haven't had the time. I hoped you might from Baltimore.
He's an unknown, Della. I think we better... Would that be...
I hope so. Put away that map.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mrs. Crane. I'm afraid I'm a few minutes late.
Hello. Come on in.
Thank you.
This is Harry Peterson, and this is Mr. Henry Harrison Hector, National Chairman of Super America Incorporated.
How do you do, sir?
Sit down, Mr. Peterson, and let's have a long, honest talk, shall we?
Mr. Harding, Peterson of the Finnsburg Press.
Oh, hello, Peterson.
Tonight I met the man, HHH.
Yes?
The scheme is to destroy civil defense morale. I gave him a lot of personal detail based on New York City, the same we've used before in similar cases.
As I understand. I'll wire New York to back you up. If HHH is on the level, he'll drop you because of your supposed record as a subversive. But if he's not on the level...
We'll see. I'll check you tomorrow. Good night.
Hello?
Chief, Peters. HHH lost no time checking on me. It was 3 nights ago that I first met him. Tonight I had a call to meet him at the Crane's apartment.
Then he wants you in spite of your fake subversive record.
He may be our man.
Right. Well, I understand there's to be a test alert very soon. I hope we can run this down before that. Steve, as I understand your duties at the control center, you are a guard at the main entrance.
That's right, Mr. Hector.
And Della?
Volunteer assistant at the medical center.
And our friend Peterson?
Information Center, assistant to the director.
I've been thinking, and as super Americans, we must always think ahead of everyone else. An ordinary test alert is no test at all because everyone knows it's fake. Now, what if we make this a real alert by spreading the alarm during the test that it's the real thing?
That's taking a chance, Mr. Hector.
At an appropriate moment, suddenly give a false report. Start shouting, "It's the real thing, a real attack." You understand?
Brother.
There'll be a panic.
People injured and killed, Mr. Hector.
Suppose it were the real thing. People would be killed, would they not? You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. Very well. That's all. Peterson, you leave first.
Okay. Good night, all. See you at the test, whenever it is.
I gather you got an okay report on Peterson, Mr. Hector?
Yes, from New York.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a valuable man.
I'll get it, Della.
No, never mind, Steve. Hello? Oh, yes, Mr. Hector is right. Oh. Are you sure? Yes, I'll tell him. Thanks. Goodbye.
Huh?
That call's from New York, Mr. Hector. They checked further on Peterson. He's not all he said he was.
What?
He may be some kind of undercover agent. Oh, what a dumb mistake for us to make.
No regrets now. Steve.
Yeah?
During the test alert, see to it that Peterson is one of the people killed in the panic.
That ought to be easy. And when I... What's the...
The lights are blinking.
Steve, that's the first signal for the alert. We've got 15 minutes to get to our post.
Then get going. And remember your orders.
Radio operators to your sectors in Disaster Area 4. Radio operators, Disaster Area 4. Medical Corps and ambulances to Medical Post 7 and 13. 7 and 13. Report to communications on arrival. Trucks for utilities repair. Trucks for utilities repair to the boundaries of Disaster Area 4. Turn off gas and power lines to prevent explosions. Reopen blocked sewers. Guides for injured and homeless. Stay in your vehicles till you reach rallying points. Guide injured and homeless to shelters 9, 11, and 17. 9, 11, and 17.
Everything going all right, Blair?
So far, yes, Mr. Harding, but... Oh, here's one of the men I was telling you about. The one that's always spreading discouragement. His name's Peterson.
Hello, Mr. Blair. Oh, Mr. Harding, can I speak to you, sir?
Yes?
I just came from meeting Hector, Chief. They're going to start a panic. That it's a real attack.
It's a real fifth column trick.
I'll get 7 feet.
All right, I'll alert one of our squads outside.
Hey, listen, everybody! This is no fake attack, it's real!
That's Steve Crane following orders.
The first bomb hit the suburbs. There's nothing left of him. There's nothing we can do. Save yourselves! The next bomb will hit the middle of the city! Save yourselves!
No, wait, everybody. Stand by your posts. No matter what happens, stand by your posts.
Don't listen to that fool. Save yourselves.
Chief, that's Hector himself among the crowd. Work your way near him, Peter.
Men, women, listen to this. This is Harding, United States Counterspy. Wait! Listen to Mr. Harding. Now, don't be panicked by a rumor. This is the time to prove you're well disciplined. Don't let anyone leave this room or the building.
All right, back to your right.
Now, Mr. Blair, check your outpost. Right. Zone Director, to all spotters, have any real bombs been dropped? Any real bombs? Not one, Mr. Harding. You see, it was a rumor, a deliberate rumor by fifth columnists trying to start a panic.
Crane was caught at the door, Mr. Harding, and here's the boss of the bunch, Henry Harrison Hector.
Well, the chief super American himself.
Mr. Harding, you misunderstand our purpose. We wanted to make this a real test.
Well, that's too bad for you, Hector. One of your newest recruits is going to be the star witness against you and your organization. Take him away, Peter.
Come on, Hector.
Mr. Harding, I'm very grateful for your help. But are we past the danger?
As long as there's danger of war, Blair, there's the danger of fifth column. And the best protection against them is vigilance and courage. You've done it here. I know every American can do it.
Tonight's Counterspy program originated in New York, was directed by Marks B. Loeb, dramatized by Paul R. Milton, and featured Don McLaughlin and Mandel Kramer. Lionel Rico speaking. Counterspy is a Phillips H. Lord production.
Three chimes mean good times on NBC. In a moment, Cary Grant and Betsy Drake star in the premiere of a delightful newcomer to your NBC Sunday lineup, Mr. and Mrs. Blandings. It's top listening for the entire family with Mr. and Mrs. Blandings and their troublesome dream house. Sunday also means another one-hour production by Theater Guild on the Air. It's the delightful comedy The Fortune Hunter, starring Gene Crane and John Lund. This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
And I bought a new suit the other day, finally. They've been scarce, and I had to go to a very elegant establishment and pay a lot of money. It bothered me a little, the way they treated me, and in the following scene, I play the salesman because, on account of what happened to me, I'm too sorry for myself to play the customer.
This is one of the better shops, and they don't like to cater to just anybody. Oh, here's a customer. Now he's going up to the salesman. I believe he's actually got the nerve to speak to him.
I'd like to see some suits, please.
If you'll just step outside, you can see perfectly well through the window.
No, I mean I'd like to buy a suit. Something like the one I got on.
Where did you get that, may I ask? Make it yourself?
Why, what's wrong with it? It's good material, Army surplus.
Yes, I can still see the marks of the tent poles.
I want a suit.
Very well. Here's one with arm-length sleeves, split seams, and hand-picked lint. 100% wool.
Is it warm?
Kept the sheep warm.
Well, could I try on the pants?
Try on the pants? Where do you think you are, in a locker room? Oh, fitter!
Yes, Mr. Morgan, yes?
Fellow wants to be measured.
Well, just wait till I get my tape measure.
Don't bother with that. It's nobody we know. He's just looking.
Oh, no, honest, I'm going to buy a suit. I got money. Look, I got a roll could choke a horse.
Dear fellow, if that's your game, I suggest you try the rodeo.
Gee, these pants look awfully roomy. You could get two people in them.
Well, dear fellow, that's entirely up to you.
And I'm not so sure about this pattern. I was kind of thinking of a herringbone.
How about a pinstripe?
I was kind of thinking about a herringbone.
Yes? Well, you're not running this shop. You think you can dominate our policy, then, by George, you've got another thing coming.
But my wife don't like pinstripes. No, you've got to suggest something else.
I suggest a divorce.
Oh, no. She's really a very nice little woman. I mean, except...
My friend, I'm not John J. Anthony. Have no time to listen to prattle about your domestic affairs. Do you want the suit or don't you?
Oh, sure, you bet. It's a beauty. I'll pay you now and you can send it when it's ready.
Send it? Do you think we have nothing to do but run errands for you?
No. I'll pick it up. I mean, it's right on my way to work. And when can I have it?
About May 4th, 1952.
1952? Why, I may be dead by then.
Really? Well, in that case, you'll want something darker, won't you?
Gentlemen, Mr. Jeffers.
Be seated, gentlemen. Be seated.
The entire board is here, Mr. Jeffers, except Williams of the credit department.
And why is he not here, Mr. Wilson?
His wife is sick, sir, but his reports are ready. I've brought them for him.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wilson. We'll get to the credit reports in just a minute. Gentlemen, this is a sales meeting, and the purpose of this meeting is sales. And what creates sales, Mr. Wilson?
A satisfied client and a client who is able to pay the price we ask.
A satisfied client represents a sale already made, Mr. Wilson. To sell a product, the maker of that commodity must first create a demand for his product, and then deliver to the satisfaction of his customer.
But, Mr. Jeffers, so far the market's been small. Our prospects are limited.
We sell an expensive item, Mr. Weatherby, but market research will reveal to us a larger demand for our product than you realize. So to make more sales, we must investigate the market more thoroughly. We're in business for profit, and we need a greater turnover.
We mustn't forget the risks, though, Mr. Jeffers.
Yes, we must give great consideration to credit risk, Mr. Wilson. And the percentage of profit must outweigh the percentage of risk. And where does our greatest risk lie?
With, our clients?
Exactly right, Mr. Weatherby. Therefore, the character, the reliability, the motives, and the credit rating of our prospective clients must be given careful scrutiny. Because we must remember, gentlemen, that the commodity we sell is murder.
And now meet Dick Colmer as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy. Friend to those who have no friend.
What's the matter, Blackie? Nothing to do?
Plenty to do, Mary. Only I don't have any of the details.
Maybe I'd feel better if I knew what you're talking about.
It's just this. I've had at least 3 tips during the past week that a new murder gang is working in this town, and Faraday hasn't told me a thing about them, nor has there been anything in the papers.
Maybe the gang hasn't started operations yet.
That's not the way I heard it. I'm more puzzled by the fact that Faraday's keeping quiet than I ever was on any case I've worked.
Have you tried seeing the good inspector? Much as I'd rather you didn't.
I've tried phoning him, but he won't answer once he finds out who's calling. And my trick voices don't work with Faraday. He's too smart.
Oh, the inspector would give an awful lot to hear you say those words.
One of the reasons they're so valuable is that I'll never say them to him. But I'm still puzzled about this situation.
You could be just as puzzled at dinner, and I'd like it better on account of I'm hungry.
Your appetite and your figure are the greatest contradictions I've ever seen.
I keep thin worrying about you.
In that case, and rather than have you put on any weight, I think I'd better go down to headquarters and see Faraday. The police are selling tickets for some children's benefit, and I haven't bought any yet, so I might as well get them from a pal.
There's nothing I can say to stop you from going, Blackie. Hmm?
You want to keep thin, don't you, Mary?
Oh, I see what you mean. Goodbye, Blackie.
Come in, Matthews.
My name isn't Matthews, Faraday, but I'll accept the invitation.
Get lost, Blackie. I'm busy.
If I get lost, you'll be busy trying to find me.
The only place I want to find you is out.
Well, that's where you'll find me. If you come to my apartment to sell me tickets to the children's benefit, so I've come down to your office to buy them.
Well, I've got more to worry about today than selling tickets.
Well, I'll make it easy for you. This is the last day of the sale. I'll buy every ticket you have left. I'll give you a check for them right now.
Okay, here are 10 tickets. Now get out of here.
What'll I make out the check? Say, what's troubling you today, Faraday?
What's usually troubling me? Murder.
Oh, tell me about it, Inspector. Your troubles are over.
It isn't it, it's them. And any minute I expect to hear about another one.
I haven't seen anything in the papers about murders.
That's because I can't prove there's been a murder. I know of 5 killings in the last month, but I can't prove one of them.
Elusive killers?
Elusive corpses. In the last 30 days, 5 men have disappeared without a trace. I even know who killed them. But I can't prove murder because I can't find the victims.
Good old corpus delicti, huh? Complicates more murder cases. Who's the trigger man?
It's not one trigger man. It's a whole corporation which is selling murder. Wholesale.
Wait a minute. You know all this, but you can't do a thing about it?
Nothing but wait for the corporation to make a slip. It's run like a business, Blackie. And by a former big businessman, too. Ed Jeffers. He used to be head of a large wholesale house.
Here's your check for the tickets.
Thanks.
You certainly were informative, Faraday. You haven't told me about this case before. Why now?
Because I don't want to be bothered with your questions.
But you do want to be bothered with my help, don't you?
Oh, do what you want. Who cares?
I care. Now, just tell me where this murder syndicate can be found, and the corporation will have company.
Hello.
Mr. Jeffers, please.
Speaking.
Mr. Jeffers, this is Weatherby.
Oh, yes, Weatherby. I've been waiting to hear from you. Did you close the deal with Harry Brown?
Yes, sir. I just took care of it.
Fine, fine. You fulfilled every clause in the contract?
Yes, sir. You can tell Mr. Brown everything's been taken care of.
I'll be happy to. I have another prospect for you, Weatherby. It's Robert Engels of 11 Elm Road. But I must warn you to exercise the usual extreme caution. Investigate the prospective client's background thoroughly.
Don't worry, Mr. Jeffers. I know how to handle these things.
I have the greatest confidence in you, Weatherby. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Wilson.
Yes, Mr. Jeffers?
There's a gentleman in the outer office waiting to see me. Will you send him in?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Come in.
Mr. Jeffers?
Yes, come in.
Thank you. My name is Jones, Mr. Jeffers. John J. Jones.
Yeah, sit down.
Thank you. I'll come right to the point. I need your services.
My services? I don't understand.
I happen to know what you sell, Mr. Jeffers, and it isn't what the name of your company implies.
I don't know whatever gave you that idea, Mr. Jones. We import some of the finest woolens in America.
Oh, then maybe I do have the wrong place.
You have the wrong name, Mr. Boston Blackie.
My face is familiar.
And your tactics, Blackie. Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing, I suppose. What you can do for me isn't important. If I were you, I'd worry about what I'm going to do to you.
Inspector Faraday, the Missing Persons Bureau just phoned.
Again, Matthews? Who's missing this time?
A man named Johnson. The Missing Persons Bureau questioned his wife, and she said Johnson's only enemy was Harry Brown.
Well, let's get hold of Brown.
We've already done that, Inspector. He has a perfect alibi. Johnson left his own office at 5 this afternoon. He told his wife he'd be home at 6. Brown was at home at 5 and was still there when we questioned him at 8 this evening.
Yeah.
Several friends were with him all the time, and one of them is a friend of the mayor's. Brown's alibi is perfect.
Well, in that case, Brown certainly didn't kill Johnson. Brown has money, of course.
Yes, a lot.
And this is another one of those things. Another killing by those guys who sell murder.
You have everything but a body and proof, Inspector.
Yeah, I've got everything, all right. The best police force in the country, the best scientific methods of crime detection, the best criminologists in the world, but I've also got a company specializing in murder. And that's exactly what they're getting away with.
Hello, Mary. I'm sorry I'm late. Have you ordered dinner?
No, I've been waiting for you. I expect you to be late when you're working on a case.
How do you know I'm working on a case?
Your face has a puzzled look.
I know. Any of the pieces missing?
None of the important ones, I don't think. Let me see. One nose, 2 eyes. No, you're all there, Blackie.
That's not Faraday's opinion, believe me. I just called the inspector and found there's been another killing. That makes 6, and the police can't even find one of the bodies.
How can you say there's been a murder when there isn't even a body?
I can't. But Faraday's so certain the missing men have been killed, I've gone along with the murder theory, too.
Oh?
Faraday even knows of the corporation that has killers for hire.
Huh? It sounded just like you said something about a corporation that sells murder.
It's not funny, Mary. I went up to see the president of the company this afternoon, and I think Faraday's right.
Oh, Blackie, it's too fantastic to believe. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. John Gardner phoned your apartment looking for you.
Gardner? What did that weak sister want?
Well, he said something about socking you on sight.
That's the best news I've had all day.
What?
He's suffering from a bad case of too much money and too little feeling for his fellow man. He's putting pressure on a little shopkeeper I know, and I've warned him to lay off.
Oh, that's my Blackie. Always helping somebody else out and getting himself in trouble.
Oh, Gardner's no trouble, Mary. I can handle 3 like him as an appetizer.
Well, if you can, you'd better begin now. He must have followed me here because he's heading for this table right now.
Oh?
So I found you, have I, Blackie?
So it seems. Go away, Gardner. I'm going to have my dinner.
You won't have any teeth to eat it with after I get through with you.
You're kidding, of course.
Get up from that table and see if I am.
Don't do it, Blackie, please.
Hiding behind your girlfriend, are you? Well, that's what I thought. They call you Boston Blackie, but you're a little yellow.
Excuse me, Mary.
Blackie?
What were you saying, Gardner?
I was saying I'm going to knock your teeth in. right now.
Yeah. My teeth seem to be still there. I wonder if your chin will be in a second. Get up, Gardner. Get up and get out of here.
All right, Blackie. Only I won't forget this. And believe me, I'll see to it that you never do either.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Blackie. This is Faraday.
Oh, hello, Inspector.
I don't want to hear what you say. I want you to hear what I say.
Okay, say away.
What's the idea of clipping John Gardner, Blackie?
The best idea I've had in months.
Oh, it was a good idea, was it? Well, this is not in my department, but I got wind of it. So I'm just giving you a little tip. You just slugged your way into a good case of assault.
You don't say.
Gardner just filed a complaint against you.
Well, that's not the only complaint he has against me, but this is the first one he's ever had nerve enough to file.
I don't know anything about that. I just want to tell you, a sergeant from the 18th Precinct is coming up to arrest you. I don't want you to pull any tricks.
All right, Faraday. I'll promise to be a good boy. Good to myself. I'm leaving here right now.
Blackie, if Gardner makes that complaint stick, you're going to be in a jam. Why did you clip him?
I had a reason, Faraday. You see, he had a chin I love to touch.
And now back to Boston Blackie. Ed Jeffers runs a well-ordered business in a strictly business-like manner. But what his company sells is murder. Police in Boston Blackie are sure of Jeffers' activities, but cannot prove murder against him because they have no evidence. And the bodies of 6 men his firm has allegedly killed cannot be found. Unable to make headway with the baffling case, Blackie apparently drops the matter to settle a personal difference with wealthy John Gardner. As we return to our story, Gardner is at home.
Yes?
Mr. Gardner, there's a gentleman to see you.
Tell him I see people by appointment only, Jameson.
I told him that, sir, but he says the matter is urgent.
Now tell this man... Well, all right, Jameson. I'll see him.
Very good, sir. Mr. Wilson, Mr. Gardner will see you in the library.
Thanks a lot.
Come in, sir. That'll be all, Jameson.
Yes, sir.
What can I do for you?
I think there's something I can do for you, Mr. Gardner. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wilson. I represent the Jeffers Importers.
I'm not interested in...
But you'll be very interested in our services, Mr. Gardner. We do specialized work, and I can assure you that we're the best and most thorough in the business.
The best and most thorough at what?
Mr. Gardner, we read in the papers last evening that you brought an assault charge against Boston Blackie.
Yes, that's true, I did, but that has nothing to do with...
Mr. Gardner, if you won't take offense, during the past 12 hours, my company has taken the liberty of investigating your background, your character, and your financial status, and your, acceptability as a client.
What in the world are you talking about?
Your acceptability as a client, Mr. Gardner. This isn't the first time you've had trouble with Boston Blackie, and it probably won't be the last. But buy what we have to offer, and we'll settle everything for you.
What do you have in mind?
Murder, Mr. Gardner. Murder.
You'll kill Boston Blackie?
Well, for a price, and I don't hesitate to say it'll quite naturally be a considerable sum.
Yes, naturally.
Of course, you're interested, Mr. Gardner.
Well, I don't know. How can I be sure I won't be involved?
Oh, you won't be. You see, our method is flawless. First, we investigate our prospective clients. Our investigation determines whether or not they'll cooperate with us in keeping quiet about what we do for them.
Oh, I see.
Then we kill the person. Our client is not involved in the crime because we kill his enemy at a time our client has a perfect alibi.
You're very thorough.
Very. The killer, one of our employees, can't be charged with a crime because the police can never prove a connection between the killer and his victim. Besides, the victim's body disappears. Do you see how perfect our method is?
Yes, quite clearly.
Well, what do you say, Mr. Gardner?
Mr. Wilson, you have a client.
I got Gardner, Mr. Jeffers. Here's the money. He paid the entire amount in advance.
You're a good salesman, Mr. Wilson. Well, Weatherby, we have another account for you to service.
What do I call kill this time?
Boston Blackie.
Blackie, huh? Well, I hope we got a good price.
Make the job as good as the price, and we'll all be satisfied.
Well, it'll be just as good as all the others. Maybe better. Where does Blackie live?
At 6 Sunset Park, apartment 9A. Sam here will give you all the data you need on Blackie, the layout of his apartment, his habits, and so on, the usual material. Within 24 hours, the terms of our contract with Mr. Gardner must be and will be fulfilled.
Hello?
Hello, Mary. This is Blackie.
Hello, Blackie. Where are you?
In my apartment.
Oh, well, I told you your fight with Mr. Gardner would make the papers. Aren't you sorry you hit him now?
I'm just sorry I didn't hit him harder.
Blackie, what's the matter with you?
Nothing. I just don't like guys who... Uh-oh.
Hey, what's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Blackie! Blackie! Blackie!
I'll get you another way, Blackie.
Not with your gun. It stays on the floor where I just knocked it.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Oh, then you go on the floor with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you want to get up for more?
No, thanks.
Then I'll help you. There. Who are you?
None of your business.
You came up behind me with a gun in your hand. I suppose that was none of my business either. You're one of Ed Jeffers' men, aren't you?
I'm not saying.
Well, I am. To tell you the truth, I thought someone like you might come calling. That's why I sat so I could look in the mirror and see what was behind me.
You sound like you were expecting me.
I was expecting someone. What's your name?
You mean to say there's something the great Boston Blackie doesn't know?
How would you like the great Boston Blackie to go to work on you to find out what your name is?
It's Weatherby.
That answers my first question. My next is, who sent you here?
This was my own idea.
Oh, it's going to be like that, huh? You wouldn't happen to know a man named Jeffers.
Who?
You're being awfully stupid, Weatherby. But then you were pretty stupid to think that you could keep getting away with what you and your boss were doing. Let's get down to police headquarters. Maybe Faraday can think of a way to improve your memory.
Inspector, I've got to see you.
Apparently. From the way you just crashed into my office, Miss Wesley.
Look, Inspector, a little while ago I was talking on the phone to Blackie when suddenly something happened.
I know what it was. He got tired of talking to you.
No, Inspector. He stopped so abruptly. I know something happened to him. I tried to get you on the phone, but you weren't in.
I just got here. Well, Miss Wesley, either Blackie hung up or someone hung one on him now. I got no time.
Oh, now look.
Wait a minute. Hello.
Hello, Faraday. This is Blackie.
Oh, fine. I've got Miss Wesley here. She's scared stiff. Now, what goes on?
Plenty. Tell Mary I'm all right. I tried to call her back, but her line was busy.
Well, I'm busy, too. What is this, the telephone exchange?
No, but I'm doing a little exchanging. I'm exchanging a theory of mine for the murder syndicate you're trying to grab. And I'll be down to headquarters with the syndicate's production manager in half an hour. Here he is, Faraday. His name is Weatherby, and he's one of the syndicate's killers. How many men have you killed for Jeffers, Weatherby? 2, 3, 4?
I'll handle him, Blackie.
Sure, when I'm through. Weatherby, you were hired by Gardner to get me, weren't you? Come on, talk.
Talking bores me.
Weatherby, I'm going to give you two...
It's no use, Faraday. We're going to have to find a way to make him talk.
I know a way. Only regulations won't let me use it. How did you grab him, Blackie?
He sneaked up on me while I was on the telephone in my apartment. That is, he thought he was sneaking up on me.
But you just happened to see him in the mirror, huh?
I was looking in the mirror, just waiting for him. And the minute he got close enough, I clipped him with the telephone.
Great, so we got him. So what do we have? Nothing.
You're not very complimentary, Inspector.
Come on in this other room a minute, Faraday. I have one more idea.
Yeah. Well, if it works as well as your others, I hope it's your last idea for 20 years.
Things are really working out better than you think.
You almost get yourself killed and you say things are working out?
Yes, Faraday. I'll tell you a little secret.
Go ahead.
I'm sure Jeffers plans to try to kill me. And I plan to stop him. The plan of one of us is going to work.
Mr. Jeffers, I want to talk to you.
Oh, sit down, Mr. Gardner. Sit down. I know exactly what you want to talk to me about, too.
Yes, you should.
I know Boston Blackie is still alive. I know...
And I know I paid you to kill Boston for me. But your man didn't kill him.
Do you want your money refunded?
I'd rather have Boston Blackie dead.
In that case, I promise you a satisfied customer. Give us another 24 hours and we'll fulfill the terms of our contract. Phone Blackie and have him up to your house for a reconciliation. Have him there at 10 o'clock tonight.
All right.
Make sure the servants are out. I'll ring the bell at 10. You'll open the door for me and then join some friends next door so you'll have an alibi.
All right, Mr. Jeffers.
Very good. I'll see you at 10, Mr. Gardner, because this job I'm going to do myself.
Well, you're right on time, Mr. Jeffers, and you are doing this job yourself.
I promised I would, Mr. Gardner. Is Blackie here?
Yes, in the library.
Alone?
I told you we'd be alone here.
Who's that?
Blackie, in the library.
I thought you said he was alone.
He is.
Oh, why is he laughing?
We're going over some old cartoons. He must be leafing through the rest of them. You see, we patched up our differences. He thinks. He has no idea whom I came to the door to meet.
Fine. Now, where's he sitting in there? In what position?
Well, if he's just as I left him, he has his back to the door, sitting in a low-back chair. You can open the door, get a clear shot at him.
You're being a great help, Gardner. I really shouldn't charge you the full fee for this.
All right, never mind. Get the job done.
It's as good as done right now. Oh, you're leaving?
Yes. I want to be sure I'm next door when the shots are heard.
You will be. Good night. Don't move, Blackie.
Oh, hello, Jeffers. You want to see these cartoons? They're wonderful.
I'll have to take your word for it. But you won't have to take my word for the fact that you'll be dead in 30 seconds. Take my gun's word for that.
You're going to kill me, are you?
That's what he thinks. Drop that gun, Jeffers.
Faraday.
I said drop the gun.
Oh, my hand.
You're not hurt, friend. Guns in guys' hands make me nervous.
How about fists?
You want to play, do you? Keep away from here, Blackie. This is my fun.
Okay. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself, Faraday. Hey, you handle your hands pretty well, boy. Nice going.
Thanks. Well, we've got enough on this guy now to hang him. Providing we can get Gardner to talk. Where is he?
He's supposed to be right outside the door. Oh, Gardner.
Right here, Blackie. Well, apparently our plan worked. That's the president of the murder syndicate lying there on the floor.
Yeah, and we've got enough on him to hang him now. Thanks for your help, Gardner.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. But the next time you and I stage a fist fight like we did in the restaurant, take it easy, will you, Blackie? My jaw still hurts.
Well, I had to make that punch good. I had to hit you hard enough to knock out a gang of killers.
Some night. Some rain, Jack?
Yeah, it is, Tom. What kind of a night to be hauling $100,000 in cash through the countryside?
All you gotta do is protect the dough. I gotta drive this truck. And I ain't sure if we're in the country or the city. This rain's so thick I can't see 10 feet in front of me.
It is a heavy rain, all right.
Yeah, it's some black night, too. If it wasn't for that white line in the middle of the road, I'd have to pull up and wait for the rain to quit.
Oh, I guess there's no danger of running off the road as long as you can see that line, Tom.
No, but it's the only thing keeping us on the road.
Well, let's step on it, huh? We'll get where we're going faster.
Jack. Nothing doing. The road's too slick. There's no telling who we'll meet around the next bend.
There's nobody on this road on a night like this, Tom. Anyhow, this isn't the main highway. It's just the truck route.
Truck route, yeah. If I was hauling anything but a load of cash, I wouldn't have to drive on a night like this. I'd be able to... Uh-oh. There's a turn up ahead. Boy, I'd have sure kept going straight if it wasn't for that white line. Boy, will I be glad when I get this...
Tom, look out! We're off the road. You're heading for those big trees.
Jump, Jack! Jump! I'm jumping!
What a plan, Harry. What a plan. That armored truck cracked up just the way I said it would.
Yeah, Bob. Split wide open. Now all we gotta do is climb in and haul out that $100,000.
Sure thing. But first go around to the cab of the truck and see how the driver is. And if the crash didn't kill him, see that you do.
You have been listening to the Radio Theater Channel Weekly Download. Check out our continuous stream at www.otrlisten.com. And join us next week for another Radio Theater Channel Weekly Download.